Welcome to this keytech PLM presentation. This video will give you an overview of the functionality of the keytech PLM class list of characteristics. Classifying items speeds up the search process and helps you find parts and assemblies more easily. It also streamlines the reuse of available designs, saves on additional design time, thus reducing production costs significantly. With the help of the classification module in keytech, you can build hierarchical classification trees. With just a few clicks, an engineer can easily determine whether a required part exists or not. You can expand the assembly like this and see the engine motor attachments, the clutches, the retarders, the pull transmissions and transmissions. When you click on each of these classes, a graphical preview is displayed below. And this symbol next to the clutches indicates there are additional specifications available. So, for example, we can click on the clutches, load the class document, and we can view the PDF with the specifications from the manufacturer. Let's take a look at the individual parts. I can jump from the parts to the machine parts and accessories to the rings and eventually land on a specific family of parts that needs further classification. This characteristics list for the rings is quite different, for example, from the characteristics list for the hexagon head cap screws. All these characteristics can certainly be used when searching the entire list to easily identify relevant parts with specific values. You can configure these classification trees in any way you like without any limitations. These classification trees will usually be set up to represent the product lines of each individual company. Obviously, for a system like this to thrive, it needs to be filled with life. With keytech, make sure that when you create a new item template, that it is allocated to a relevant family of parts. I can quickly assign the item here to a specific family of parts with the help of an appropriate value. Click Save, then drag and drop the item into the Ring Item class. You can now directly edit the classification data. Once you save this data, this item now belongs to the Rings family of parts. I now close all the open tabs in keytech and conduct a search to make sure that our newly created and classified item, the distance ring, can be found according to certain characteristics such as outer diameter and bore diameter. The search is successful, so we can now close the class list of characteristics.